Greetings to my V family. This is your chief, all right, in his office with my gorgeous Prove Them Wrong t-shirt. If you don't have it, come to VCon and buy it. It's so cool. It's our mantra this year, Prove Them Wrong. And this is the Wednesday message. I think 160. So I've been doing it for a long time, and you guys have seen this gorgeous face too long. I think it's been programmed in your subconscious mind positively. I know I need a haircut. My hair is so long. I'll do it before I go to Singapore. And I've been thinking a lot. Every time it comes to the Wednesday message, I got to think what I want to tell you guys for a few seconds. Not prepare, but get myself into the right mindset. In the past few days, I've been here in Malaysia, managing a lot of things, preparing for VCon UAE, unbelievable, in the month of September. Make sure you're there. And I realized one thing, that ultimately today in QNet, in our networking journey, it's like a roller coaster ride. Okay, and this roller coaster ride has ups and downs. And you guys have experienced this. Because the biggest mystery, people look at me and they ask me, Chief, how do you stay switched on all the time? Now, I've been doing this for 18 years. And I really don't have an answer to that question. Okay, I think it's just a decision I made. That I decide to be switched on. And I think what keeps me switched on is knowing that as Dato Sri is my source of energy, knowingly or unknowingly, I have become the source of energy for all of you guys, millions of you around the world, and I love you guys a lot. And I just can't switch off. And to be honest, there are days where I get so many phone calls, so many messages, and so many challenges out there, I guess, where my mind, my heart tells me, hey, switch off for 5 minutes and relax. But I don't. And I think being switched on, regardless of what's happening in the journey, is a choice. There is no secret. There is no Deepak Chopra mantra or something like that that you can apply. I think in life, generally speaking, we have a choice how we live our life. As my mom and Dato Sri told me a long time ago, you don't have a choice where you're born. You don't have a choice who your parents are. All right? You don't have a choice how you die. Okay, all of this I believe is written already. But there's one choice you are left with is how you choose to live. And I believe that our life, with or without network marketing, has ups and downs. That our journey in 2016, your organization you're building, whether you got 2 million downlines or 2 downlines, there are good days, great days, and bad days. All right? And what happens to you is your energy, your mode, your attitude flows with that. You understand that sometimes you are managed by your network. You're not managing your network. All right? That your network influences your mood, your attitude, your energy, your passion, your commitment. And that's wrong. That if you truly simply make a decision, but you know, and why I'm saying this, I'm not ignoring that some of you are having tougher journeys and some of you are having more beautiful journeys. I just believe in a concept. I believe that I make my own choices. I choose how I choose to live today. All right? I choose my mood today. And yes, I get pissed off. I get sad. All right? But much less than you. Because I know that I don't allow that out there to influence me. I work very hard to be able to influence the world. And it's not easy, because not everyone loves Padman Senatiraja. All right? And not everyone wants to listen to this beautiful moron every week. You understand? But I try. And I work very hard. All right? To keep my attitude checked. That I know that my mood is going to affect your BV, you know. That my mood is going to affect your commission this week. That my mood is going to affect the kids, are going to affect everyone around me. Okay? And if I have become the benchmark, if I have become this nucleus in this organization representing the founders, Dato Sri Vijay and Jayaprakash Bismarck, then this nucleus is a source of energy. You understand? It's a source of energy for everyone and everything. That means I don't have a choice anymore. That as much as we have a choice how we choose to live, I don't have one choice. I cannot switch off. I cannot be in a bad mood. Right? I cannot be, I don't know what to do. Can you imagine if you call me and I say, I don't know what to do? Or if I go up on stage and VCon and said, I don't know what's going on, guys. You know, I don't know where we're going. I don't know what you're supposed to do. I don't know how many presentations. We are screwed to a whole new level of being screwed. But I want you to know that you are in the same position I am in your organization. That whether you have 2 downlines or 20,000 downlines or 2 million downlines, it doesn't change how your attitude should be. It doesn't change how you should behave, carry yourself. And I know there's some times in everyone's journey when you want to lock yourself in the bathroom and scream or cry or hit your head against the wall because the whole week has been screwed up or the whole month has been screwed up or the whole year nothing is going wrong. And I don't have a solution for you except one, that you don't give up. Because you don't understand that giving up even for 2 minutes has a ripple effect, as Dato Sri taught me, that if you throw a pebble in a pond, all right, it's not where the pebble hits, it's the ripple effect that affects the whole pond. And you don't see the impact because they're small organisms who are swimming peacefully, and even the smallest ripple is like a tsunami for that small organism or small fish swimming somewhere on the edge of the pond. All right? And some other creatures could drown simply because of that ripple of that pond. Now you are that rock, you know. You understand? And if you drop into a pond, it's either a positive drop or a negative drop. And that ripple that goes out from that rock dropping, all right, either can energize the whole world. And I'm not talking only about your network or your organization. I'm talking about your family. I'm talking about the workers in your house. I'm talking about the people you meet on the streets. I walk into a restaurant. I try to inspire everyone in the restaurant. And a lot of people tell me, Chief, oh, you're fantastic. And my close critiques will tell me, Chief, are you faking it? And I feel like smacking them, but it's illegal in Malaysia to hit people. All right, I have to change that law. I am like this. It's a choice I make every single day when I wake up. It's a choice I make that as long as there's one person dependent on me, whether in networking, my family, the kids, or a complete stranger out there who I bump into, then I have a responsibility to be a positive influence, to be a source of energy, a source of hope to that person. And I just take that responsibility very seriously, as I have learned from my uplines, Dato Sri Vijay and Jayaprakash Bismarck. Because in 18 years, they have never shown me their negative side. They have never told me I'm having a bad day, right? They have never shed a tear of depression or frustration in front of me. That they are switched on no matter what. And I'm sure they have bad days. Dato Sri and Japa are going through the same journey we go through. 18 years. They must have had bad days. I'm sure they felt like running into the bathroom and screaming their lungs out. But they never did. Oh, I never saw it. Oh, I never felt a difference. I only felt energized. I only felt switched on. Because you have to understand that your network or your downlines look at you as a source of energy, as a source of positivity, as a source of hope. That they do what they do because they know that you are there. And you guys do what you do because you know I'm here. I don't take holidays. I don't wake up in the morning and decide I'm not going to do my Wednesday message this week. It's no longer a choice. I love doing it. All right? Because I don't want to die as the guy who became financially free, bought a lot of nice stuff, went to a lot of nice holidays and died. All right? I want to be the guy who became financially free and never stopped energizing the world, never stopped creating a positive ripple effect to his circle of influence, whether it's 10 people or 10 million people. And you got to make that choice today. All right? And that once you make that choice, you reaffirm that decision in your mind every day. And people will think you are faking it. People will think that you are internally depressed but externally happy. Who gives a shit what people think? You understand? you have a responsibility. You have decided to be an inspiration to people whether you know it or not. And that's a huge responsibility. And you're doing good work. You will be remembered for many years to come. And our journey has ups and downs. And it reflects on your BV, it reflects on your commission. I can look at this week's BV, all right, and I already know that the only reason why this is happening is not because, all right, of the environment. All right? I don't believe the environment influences us. It doesn't influence me. All right? The whole world can collapse. I think I still be the same. When I look at the BV dropping, or you see your BV dropping, or you see your commissions dropping, it comes back to you. Because it's a constant battle of your energy and the energy around us. So if you are in a negative zone, all right, that's darkness. You must choose to be the light. But you got to be the brightest, most powerful light that has ever existed. And we can dispel that darkness. That don't think your downlines are all stupid idiots. All right? They are inspired. Okay? And if you cannot inspire them, it is your failure. Not because the negativity out there is too strong. That's bullshit. There will always be negativity. If today it's a challenge with networking, tomorrow it will be a challenge with their families. But you have a duty to constantly energize. So if you look at the roller coaster ride of your journey in the past 1 year or since 2016, you know what's the reason for the drop? You know why BVs drop? You know why commissions drop? You know why markets collapse? Because the uplines or the network there decided to give in, to surrender to the darkness. They decided not to be bright anymore. They decided not to be the light anymore. Alright, guys? Don't allow the darkness to take over. The world is a negative place, sad to say. And I believe that every switched on leader we have in our organization, every warrior of Dato Sri is a light. And if we have enough light in one country, we'll brighten up everyone's life. I'm not only talking about the networker. Alright, I'm talking about everyone. Because my attitude impacts the employees who work for me. Alright, my attitude impacts the puppies in my house. My attitude impacts my family, my friends, the driver, the girl selling me something in the mall. Alright, and if I have an opportunity just by shining bright and positively impact a stranger's life, I will never switch off that light. That the reason why you have a roller coaster ride, because every dip that happens in your organization, analyze it. You gave in to the darkness. You surrendered. You switched off the light. You became depressed. You let fear overcome you. All right? You let fear of the unknown and fear of the known to overcome you. You just, for that 1 second, and that ripple of negativity went to everyone even without you realizing. So my message to you this Wednesday is that you got to shine bright this week. You got to shine so bright regardless of how dark the environment is. You got to scream, shout positivity. You got to actually knock your head and say, stay positive. All right? I can sit down here and not sleep for 3 days and almost fall asleep in between a conversation, and I just wake up. There's no scientific formula. There is no psychological process to go through. It's just a choice you make. And Dato Sri created this company for people to shine bright and inshallah make a difference out there. You understand? That we must always dispel darkness. And the only way to dispel darkness is to shine bright, to believe in yourself, to believe in the master plan, to believe that the duty you are performing as an upline, as a networker, as a member of this V family is a duty you were chosen for. And take that duty seriously and don't surrender to the outside world. Don't surrender to the darkness. Shine bright this week. Shine so bright all right, that nothing can switch off that switch. And your downlines will appreciate it. And your BVs will never drop. Your commission checks will grow even stronger. And it all comes back to your attitude, to your power of positivity, to your decision that you will never surrender to the darkness the world presents. I made that choice many years ago, all right? And I sustained that decision with hard work, with slapping myself, with smiling when it's so difficult to smile. But it works, trust me. 18 years, I've been the same Padman Sinatiraja. And if God permits, I'll be the same Padman Sinatiraja for the next 18 years. And it's a choice you have to make. So to all my amazing downlines around the world, shine bright. Shine as bright as you can and keep shining, because your people need the light, the world needs the light, your family needs the light. So this year, 2016, shine and keep shining. I love you guys. Have an unbelievable week.